Okay, third time's a charm. So, this is my review for Season 2, Episode 16 of The Flash, entitled Trajectory. Now, I thought this episode was really good. I had a lot of stuff to go over from this episode that I really liked. It was very good. It was very intense, I should say. So the first thing is, in the beginning of the episode, you see Team Flash, and they're somewhere. I don't know. They're like in the middle of nowhere. That's what it looks like. And Barry jumps off a cliff. Just, Cisco catches Barry with 4 drones after he jumps. That was really funny because he had like 2 drones on each side. He had a net, and yeah, that was pretty interesting. Next is the Team Flash, the Flash team, whatever you want to call them. They went to a club. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. So they go in. Iris and Wally show up. I was like, ooh, ee. So, and I'm making that face because I'm I was interested in seeing how, Barry and Wally would get along. They didn't really hit it off very, too well. So I was, kind of excited but kind of nervous about that. The next thing is Cisco asked Caitlin to dance. That was cute. That was sweet. And then we go to Cisco's dancing. Oh my goodness. Hey, but as long as he was having fun, that's all that matters. That's all that I care about. And then Trajectory, a new speedster, a lady speedster, as she's called in the promo, she shows up and takes people's money. So there's that. And it turns out that she's faster than the Flash. Everybody thought it was Barry, everybody thought it was the Flash, and it wasn't. Because people were screaming, oh, it was the Flash, it was the Flash. There's no way that it was the Flash because the Flash is standing right there. So yeah, and it turns out that she's faster than the Flash. Uh-oh. Then we go to CCPN, Central City Picture News, and they're wanting to frame the Flash as a thief. Iris's boss is wanted her to write a piece on the Flash being a thief, and then it was due the next day. Okay, so because Iris knows that Barry is the Flash, I wouldn't, and that's that would be put on Barry and Iris. I wouldn't want, and if I was in her shoes, I wouldn't want to do it because I wouldn't want to write about my best friend in that way because then obviously Barry would be mad, and then they got this whole yeah. And then it was due the next day. So there's that. There's another way to become a speedster. No one knew about this. Caitlin brought it up. I was like, oh, okay, nice. And it's called Velocity 9. And Barry's furious that they didn't tell him about Velocity 9. I would be too. I'd be going nuts. I'd be like, we've been doing all of this, I've been doing all of this training and everything all this time, and you didn't tell me about Velocity 9, something that could make me go faster, something that could help me with everything that's going on around here. I'd be furious. Cisco tries to name Trajectory Bad Flash. No. Then he denies it, and he says he's losing his touch. He's got a point. That one he kind of lost his touch. And then Trajectory, who her name is Eliza, and she says, "How very Law and Order of you, Caitlin." And I'm thinking to myself, I laughed my butt off when I heard that line. And I'm sitting there thinking, no pun intended. Because obviously Jesse L. Martin, who plays Joe, was on Law & Order. I was waiting for them to do a Law and Order joke. I was waiting for it. But too bad. I don't know if Joe was in the scene or not. But that was funny. Wells doesn't want Barry to take the serum, which is understandable, because I think I don't know if it's the same serum that made Jay sick, or I don't know. I think it was Velocity 8, I think, made Jay sick. I don't know. One of them. One of the serums made him sick. And then Trajectory comes in and puts Barry in the pipeline. Well, I don't know how she did that, but that was pretty cool. She like sped him down there and just boom, you're in the pipeline. And yeah. Next thing, she's crazy. She's nuts. Clearly. She injects a drug into Jesse's system. Jessie is Earth 2 Wells' daughter, which causes her to seize. The serum, and I think it was the same serum that they had made, Velocity 9, and she injected it into her, and it caused her to go into a seizure. Barry, and they're back outside. I think Barry tackles Eliza. She injects V9 into her, and while she's running, she disintegrates. She's running, and then poof, she's gone. And it's just her suit and her mask. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's why that Jay didn't want Barry to take that. Maybe. But that's also... But I'm trying to think if that was what was making him sick, or... I don't know. Anyway. Iris proves her boss wrong about her writing, which I was proud of her. I was like, yay, you go, girl. Jessie leaves a message for Wells telling her to not look for her. She left it on that watch, and then she I don't know how she got it off. I don't know. That watch that Wells put on her. Zoom's dying, and that's why he wants Barry's speed, which is very ironic, and spoiler alert, if you haven't already seen that episode, we already know that we get, Zoom's unmasking, and it is Jay. Jay's doppelganger is Zoom. And, and it kind of makes sense, because Jay, the original Jay, wants V9, he's getting sick. And then his doppelganger is getting sick. And that's why Zoom wants Barry's speed, because he's getting sick and he needs to get faster. Cisco vibes that Zoom is Jay's doppelganger, which we all kind of figured that out, but nobody else knew. And Barry, Barry finds this out, runs over, smashes the case holding Jay's helmet, runs outside, and screams. And that's the end of the episode. I don't blame him for being mad. I really don't. I would be furious. I would be ticked off. I hope you guys enjoyed my review for this week's episode of The Flash. Give it a like. Comment below what your guys' thoughts on the episode, and what do you think of the season so far. I know we got season 3. I'm so happy. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week for, I don't know what episode. I think it's 14, right? Yeah. No. Jeez, I'm way off. 17. Bye, guys.